Oh!
Think I did it.
I think you did it.
Yeah, I'll just go one or the other this way. And
Yay!
there we go. That only took like what? How long was that?
Probably 3 minutes.
Yeah, not bad.
See, just enough time to read partially through a email from my future professor for winter quarter.
Okay. See,
telling me which books to buy.
See, you know, the trick to this puzzle is to be a genius.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought of that.
Tooting my own butt.
How do you pull it out as a dog?
See, you just press A. See,
I see. I see now. Yeah.
Check.
I see.
You can't pull it out, but you can check it out. Get it?
Hey.
Pull it out, check it out.
Okay, and that's gonna pull the dingleberry out of your head.
I guess. I don't know. I don't really understand this. But apparently the Master Sword can just
obliterate shadow. Oh,
and
nice.
then Midna catches it somehow.
I'm gonna shove this up my urethra.
Yeah, that looks like a pretty decent butt plug right there. I didn't press A to pull. Come on, man. Where's my choices or whatever?
Agency.
Yeah, where's my agency in this game?
yeah, agency.
I don't even get to press A to pull like in every other Zelda game.
You should be able to.
Right. Or I should choose to not accept the Master Sword. But the sword accepted me, so I guess I have to take it.
Yeah, no, you don't accept the sword. The sword accepts you.
Exactly. And then there's the whole, yay, it's the Master Sword.
Ba-da-da-da. So how long is it going to take to finish this game from now?
A while.
2 hours?
No. This thing is an embodiment of evil magic that Zant cast on you. It's definitely different from our tribe's shadow magic. It's very...
Really, they're just trying to enforce Christian values on this perfectly innocent urethral.
It's too dangerous.
Dildo.
What? Probably the best if we just leave it here, huh? But on the other hand, if we kept it, you'd be able to transform into a beast anytime you wanted.
Oh, God. Just keep it.
Yeah. Cool. So now I can be a wolf whenever I want. Well, that's useful. So now I can warp as a human, which is the biggest thing that you want out of
what
being a
happens
wolf.
to it at the end of the game?
What?
The wolf transforming thingy.
I don't know. You just win and never deal with Midna again. Oh, now she's trying to convince me to go on another journey to rescue the Mirror of Twilight or whatever.
I would totally keep that in a case on my wall, and then like someday like Civil War will break out in Hyrule, and I'll just like grab it and like become a beast and just like tear people apart.
So you're like a werewolf, but you can choose where to
Yeah, you have the power on your wall, and you decide when you want to.
That's pretty neato.
You just kind of take it in its case, and then you leave the Master Sword somewhere where it can't do that bright thingy.
bright thingy.
Yeah, the bright thingy.
Okay, I think what I do here is go to Castle Town, which I can now warp to super conveniently. There's also the thing that I can do there, but I gotta go to the bar and tie one over or whatever.
Tie one over.
Is that what they say? Is that what the kids say now when they go drinking? I gotta go tie one over.
Get turned.
Okay, that's what the kids say.
Yeah.
So you gotta keep up with that modern lingo.
I mean, like 4 years ago it was get turned, but I don't know what it is now.
Okay. Wait, isn't the guy up here? Where'd the wolf go? Could have swore he's up here, right? Is he just... Okay.
For grad students, it's go out to late night seminar.
Right.
Yeah. Late night meeting.
To the south.
Or just late night.
Where is that?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I have no idea.
It's on the castle grounds.
I think like in the southern little patch of field you get in the south of town. Maybe. I don't remember that wolf. Oh no, it's the mailman.
Ugh.
The bane of my existence.
Here comes a piece of heart.
No! Actually, you can choose not to open letters.
Yeah.
So, just screw it. Yes, get out of here.
Have you opened any letters?
No. Why would I care about correspondence?
That's a good point.
I know where to go already.
Nobody should care about correspondence.
Right? Communication is overrated.
Yeah.
You should
Isolationist.
Exactly.
Yeah. This is the way to do it.
People aren't worth the effort of getting to know.
Correct. Yeah.
What was that deep breath? Are you in disagreement?
No, it's the sound of me agreeing with you.
But in the past, I hear that sound, and you're clearly disagreeing. So I feel a little conflicted.
I just noticed you had a Blu-ray player, and that's why I was sighing so much.
Well, what's wrong with Blu-ray players?
Nothing. Blu-ray is awesome. I'd love a Blu-ray player. In fact, I might take it home with me tonight and not use it because I'm leaving for Florida.
You can't just take our Blu-ray player.
I mean, define can't.
It would be unlawful for you to do so.
Now I understand.
Yes. Alright, where's this stupid wolf?
It's down there. It's down in there.
No, it's not.
It's down in there.
It's not in the pit of doom.
It's in the pit of doom. It's to the left.
There
right
you are.
there.
Freaking mirrored Wii version.
You ding dong. You just need to look over your shoulder.
Your shoulder.
Oh. To cry on for my girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah. That's right.
How sweet. Yeah, let's just both take a drink so there's a moment of silence.
It's a boy, Skelly Man.
What's your poison?
Cold brew coffee?
Mine's raspberry cream Shasta.
Yeah, I really want...
Don't touch the microphone. Stop it.
Sorry, I was just really fascinated by its barbell. It's basically just a giant version of the same things that you put in, like, a piercing.
Yeah.
Because you can unscrew one of these.
Oh. Someone just put a gauge in there.
Mm-hmm.
The helm splitter. Not a bad skill.
When are you getting gauges?
When I'm dead.
Are you really getting gauges when you're dead?
No, I don't. They do all sorts of things to your body when you're dead, don't you?
That's true. Yeah. You're not allowed to be buried anywhere.
What?
You have to be burned.
Really?
Unless you're a wasp and you have tons of money to rent a place to die.
Okay.
Yeah. That's how capitalist it is.
A capitalist death. Hmm. What should the norm be for dead bodies?
I feel like people should be able to be buried wherever they want to be buried.
But what if it gets too crowded?
It won't. I mean, unless everybody wants to be buried in the same place.
Yeah, like just kind of make a landfill.
You know, judging by how city people think and how urbanized everybody is, I wouldn't be surprised if everybody's like, I want to be buried at Disneyland. I want to die, Mickey Mouse, just shit in my mouth.
Use my entire estate to afford to be buried at Disneyland.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great idea, and then your ancestors will be proud of you for that decision.
Yeah, well, I don't think people care anymore. I think people are just like deceased culturally.
Culturally deceased.
Yes.
Well, where is the culture buried then?
The culture has been incinerated because it's not allowed to be buried anywhere.
Okay, so we've cremated culture.
Yes.
Nice.
It's the name of my new band.
Cremated culture. That's a good band name. Dude, copyright that. Culture cremation. You're gonna burn my soul like you burn my wallet.
Burn it down, burn it down. Hot topic.
Oh my, if it's not a gooey nut.
Oh my. She's leaning down like that.
Oh
so
yeah.
that-
She's showing off the goods.
Yeah. That's how her titty gets swole.
Mm-hmm. Do people use toots anymore? Like, how's it going, toots?
People in Florida do.
It's kind of gross, isn't it?
It is gross. It's gross and old-fashioned and probably from the 50s.
Right? Like, you see it in, like, freaking Tom and Jerry cartoons.
Hey,
you're like,
toots, get over here.
Ugh.
Jesus.
Right? It's like nothing anyone says anymore except for those crazy people. It's like, you hear it and you're like, well, that's a word.
I can really see lots of people in Florida using toots.
Oh, Florida.
Yeah.
Aren't you just a wonderful
Just a cultural holdout for the
cesspool of...
50s and 60s.
Hello there, you must be going, correct? I'm Shad. Like, wonderful to meet you.
Oh,
You're like the Chad
more
of the...
like Shat.
Jeez.
Shat boy.
Blah, blah, blah. Yes, you're a reader, you're a nerd, you just know things. And then there's this mysterious guy who turns out to be your dad from Ordon Village, but you're not... It's not your dad. I don't...
Really?
Your family's not really explained in this game.
Interesting.
There's the hot chick, Ashy. I grew up in the mountains with my father, who was a knight in his own rights. What does that even mean? Of course, lessons in common courtesy were not part of my regiment, so forgive me if I come off as rude, yeah?
I don't think that corset, that metal corset, offers much mobility.
Well, that's not the point. It's protection. And fashion. I mean, she's not in battle at the moment. She wants to be battle ready, but also look like, look decent.
You're ready for Lucky.
And then here's the postman, who's apparently part of this organization somehow.
The EDM show.
Okay, where was I going again? What do you got? No things to worry about. Oh yeah, Aru. You gotta go to the Eastern Desert. Okay, I think I remember.
Go see the Sand People.
What?
We haven't found those people since 2001.
Right?
Well,
What?
since Kuwait.
Oh jeez.
Actually. Yeah, it probably goes back really far.
I don't want to talk to men.
Since Tripoli.
AAA.
Tripoli.
Oh, it's like AAA.
Libya? No. Where's Tripoli?
That's not AAA. The service that gets your car out of.
Yeah, they're from Tripoli actually.
Oh,
The AAA company comes from Tripoli.
that makes sense.
Let's see. Tripoli. Is that in Monaco?
Monaco.
I don't think so.
Are city names copyrighted? How do cities get their?
Is it Algeria?
Yeah, you gotta turn back into a friggin' human because every time you warp, you have to be.
It is Libya. I should have gotten with my first answer.
Libya.
Libya.
Oh wait, no, not this guy first. I gotta.
It's also coincidentally the outside covering of a vagina.
Coincidence? I think not.
Man.
What? Is something wrong with making fun of a name of a country?
No.
Oh god, I thought it was closer.
So it's the Mediterranean. So do you think the Greeks or people in Europe thought the Mediterranean was the vagina of the world?
Well, yeah.
And Libya is aptly named because it's a fold in the
Well,
in the
yeah.
Mediterranean.
I mean, it follows. That's probably where they got the name from.
And then the Rock of Gibraltar.
The what?
The Rock of Gibraltar is the clit.
Where is that?
It's the southern tip of Spain. It's the most southern tip in Europe.
Okay.
So there's this narrow entrance from the Atlantic into the Mediterranean, and then you got Africa on the south and Spain on the north.
Well, here's a wild theory.
Right.
So the Americas, the Americas are the fathers of the world. Two fathers, because polygamy was more popular back in the age of creationalist, and then the Europe, Asia is the lady, and they kind of just copulated and made all life by the
By spooning.
Oh yeah, like Greenland. Florida.
Is this Mormon? Is this Mormonism?
Exactly. See, Florida is the dick, and it's screwed up into the Mediterranean Sea.
Florida is a dick.
It shot up all of its I don't know.
It's swampy jism. Yeah.
Yes,
And
swampy Florida jism.
the remnants of that can be seen throughout the Caribbean and including Cuba and Bahamas and all those other beautiful countries.
Exactly, and then there's some leftover residue in the Mediterranean that it takes a while to clean up. It's kind of hard to reach up there.
Right. Right. No, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No one's disagreeing with you.
Okay, so what do we call the religion?
And what do you call Antarctica?
I don't know.
The baby.
Wait, how do I get up there? Can I jump?
Un bébé.
I feel like Antarctica would be like some kind of third wheel.
Like a cuck?
Well, yeah, because it's exactly. See, it's pretty lifeless, right?
Yeah.
So it's not really getting any action.
Well, it's not really lifeless, but
I mean, the life that appeared on it didn't really. It's more of like
came from New Zealand.
more of an airborne illness.
Antarctica is an airborne illness.
Exactly.
Or is covered in airborne illness, yeah. No, I agree, yeah. Totally great.
See, we're scientific researchers, right?
Yeah, no. I mean, you got me thinking about my thesis project.
Well, on the Earth, am I supposed to memorize that? Or you can just do this. It shows you where everything is.
Yeah, pro tip. Don't memorize any of the songs.
Yeah, because that's just how.
You can't.
And then the middle doesn't get covered very well by that, so you gotta just go like, "Grrr." Wait, did the other
It got rid of all the others.
What? God, I can't memorize all this.
You just gotta pay attention to that faint blue in the middle.
God.
Where the gold lines turn blue.
Ugh.
There it is. Right there. Down, middle, down, up.
Okay, cool. Why is it so hard all of a sudden?
So how did that rat taste? Because I heard you had some fridge trouble.
Yeah, so we got back from vacay, and like our fridge just didn't work, and it turned out to just be a issue with the condenser. It busted or something. So now we get a new fridge, and he's just gonna order a part or a condenser for a new fridge to hang on for the next person, the next poor soul that has a fridge that busts out on him. So everything in the fridge kind of got ruined. We had like no food. All we had is like ramen in the pantry that didn't need to be refrigerated. So Kevin asked like, "Hey, do you have any food for me when I come over?" Because he's poor as dirt. He needs to have dinner.
Yeah. I had Cheez-Its when I woke up. They were laying next to my bed. I just kind of reached down and had a couple of handfuls.
Well, that seems convenient.
And then I went back to sleep till 2.
Yeah. See, that's a life anyone would be jealous of. So anyway, I told him I ate a rat that we found behind the fridge. No, you just kind of saute it in a frying pan with some of the spices that didn't need refrigerating.
You want to see a picture of me getting cooked by Santa?
What?
Yeah.
Getting cooked.
Cucked.
Okay.
Cucked by... No. God, no, not cooked.
Yeah.
So I went and got my pictures taken at my girlfriend's dad's office, and they host a Santa picture thing.
Naturally.
And Santa was like, "Here, come here, young lady, come sit on my lap." And I was like, "Oh, where do I go?" And he's like, "Oh, over here." So, my girlfriend's sitting in Santa's lap, and I'm sitting off to the side, and Santa's totally cucking me the entire time.
Oh, ew. Yep, that's it. Jefferson, put up. All right, we're gonna end on that note. Kevin got cucked by Santa Claus.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Watch this be like on Christmas as the episode comes out.